Hello, my greetings to one and all who are watching this series which I have started. And my main aim is like we all are preparing for RAS Prelims exam, and the best source to prepare for this exam is not one of the test series but the questions which are asked by RPSC in different exam. In this series, like we all face some issues regarding the English medium sources, and I'll be compiling the questions based on the papers which have been asked in the recent past in English, because like Rajasthan में जो sources available है वो mostly हिंदी है, but we need to follow these questions to get an idea how the GK paper of RPSC is evolving day by day, and to have a good command over the subject, like we need to do them by heart. So starting with history, art and culture of Rajasthan, like I'll be covering like 10 question a video, and gradually I'll be covering the recent papers too, which are happened and will be happening before prelims of Rajasthan. But yeah, main focus is we need to revise the concepts which we have learned, or we need to focus like what are the repeated themes in which RPSC is asking the question. And we all know that RPSC have a tendency to be factual and ask questions in little depth, so we can't do but practice. So starting with the first question, we have: in which direction was plowed field discovered at the archaeological site of Kalimanga? So the main thing is we don't need to focus on the questions or the answers. Our main focus should be the keywords and how gradually the question will be evolving. Like you can see, I have mentioned in the exams in which this question was asked. So you can see RPSC is continuously repeating. Also, like what I have thought is the way I am preparing for the exam, we all will be preparing together, and first we will do some practice questions. Like I have segregated these questions chapter wise from different sources from wherever I can get it. So then we'll go for RAS prelims question, like because we have 8 to 10 papers for prelims, and you can spot it out that like last prelims we need to practice more question. So now coming back to our question, it is asked that the direction, yeah, it is kind of a very factual question, but after this we need to remember it as a fact. Also for Kalibanga, we need to have different fact sheet ready for it. अब जैसे जैसे क्वेश्चन इवॉल्व होंगे, what will be my suggestion is कि you need to prepare a short note for every question and a pointer of the keywords which are coming in the questions as a series. So like Kalibanga, so literal meaning of Kalibanga is black bangles, as we all know. तो मतलब हमें ये तो आइडिया हो ही जाना चाहिए कि black bangles are something which we get in dominance from this side. Now this is located on the banks of river Ghaggar, or you can call it older Saraswati. Now you need to also remember the excavators who excavated these sites. So there are 3 important people who excavated this site. They are Amlanand Ghosh, BB Lal, and BK Tripathi sir. So like they are the short notes, you can say, or the things which you will be using them in your exams and revising them consistently. So moving on the next question, we have: which of the following archaeologist was never associated with the excavation of Kalibanga? So like the earlier question was asked in 2022, 1, 18, 16, 15, 14, 11. Now this question was asked in 2021, and yeah, the same which we were discussing above. It was who is not associated. So we saw that Amlanand Ghosh sir is related, BB Lal is related, and BK Thapar sir is related. So our answer would be KN Puri sir. Now the next question, question 3: the evidence of plowed field has been found at which archaeological site? So again the answer is Kalibanga. Now like they are, you can say, they are the features or the evidences which we have found from the site. So इसका भी हमारे पास में नोट होना मतलब इम्पॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज लाइक देर आर फ्यू विच आई कैन रिमेंबर. दे आर कॉपर बैंगल्स, one is ivory comb, then we have camel bones evidences also. Now we have also found that 7 fire altars together from Kalibanga. they can be a significant pointer for the religious life they may be related to. Now next we have raw bricks also and ornamented bricks also. So raw, and next you can write is ornamented bricks. Now like whenever we are discussing about different sites, drainage is something which keeps in our mind as an important feature of Indus Valley civilization or Harappan civilization. But the important point you need to know and marked by a star is like Kalibanga is one of the sites which lacks proper drainage system. So yeah, these are some points which I could recall from my knowledge, and yeah, I am open to the suggestions too. Now moving to the next question, we have question number 4. The earliest evidence of the terracotta art has been obtained from. So the answer is Rang Mahal. Rang Mahal is another site which is important like post modern period, and it is situated in district of Hanumangarh, and it was excavated by Mrs. Dr. Hannah Reed. Like, pardon me for the spelling, I don't remember it exactly, but yeah, she was a Sweden archaeologist who excavated this site. Also, like, we'll be discussing about Rang Mahal in the later questions too. So yeah, you need to have crisp pointers that can click you in the examinations and while revising the questions also. Yeah, now you can see here also. Next question, the prehistoric site of Rang Mahal is located in, as we discussed above, it's in Hanumangarh district. Now moving to the next question, which of the following examples of the sculptural art has been not found? Yeah, another important thing is we need to focus on this not, because exam pressure may we are already stressed and we tend to miss out on these words and mark our questions wrong. So like I have in the previous question we have discussed like the important thing is कि वहाँ से हमें comb मिला ivory का, terracotta bull we have find, clay bangles also as the name suggests, but the terracotta model of the plow is not found from Kalibanga. So yeah, this is not correct, and so it's hence our answer. Now moving to the next question, we have the remains of Kalibanga were discovered on the banks of which river? So this is also we have discussed, it is situated on banks of river Saraswati. Now the next question, which of the following archaeologist is not associated with the excavation of Ahad? Ahad is another important site which we need to point it out, and it is a Chalcolithic area, era site. Now this site has been excavated by 3 people. They are Mr. Ratan Chandra Agarwal, Akshay Kirti Vyas, and Hasmukh Dheeraj Sakalia. This option has been on a repeated trend and eye of RPSC and consistently be asking. So you have also pointed out this. So they are correct. R.C. Agarwal sir, A.K. Vyas sir, and H.D. Sakalia. So B.B. Lal is a wrong option, and we'll mark it wrong. Now talking about Ahad. Ahad is located in Udaipur district and on Bedach river. Yeah, moving to the next question. The tools obtained from our civilization were made of copper, because it is a Chalcolithic site and it is a well understood question. Who was the first excavator of Kalibanga? Yeah, we talked it about earlier in the earlier question. It is R.C. Agarwal, Ratan Chandra Agarwal. So yeah, this was 10 questions per video series, and I'll be continuing it till the time we have completed our prelims exam.